Hello beautiful people, my name is Jane and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video what we're talking about is how to be romantic. Apparently this is a very interesting topic and something that a lot of people are interested in. Now most times you're in a relationship and it's like the harder you try, the more your partner is pulling away. It's like no matter what you do, you just can't seem to get it right. So what we're talking about in this video is how to finally get it right. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the red subscribe button, turn on notifications so you know when I drop a new video, which are always on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And give this video a like because you're gonna like it. Now let's get into it. In my research on this topic, I found a whole lot of generalized notion or definition of romantic. You know, it's like when you do the candlelight dinners, you buy flowers, you take a girl to the movies, and it's like that automatically translates as romantic. Please don't get me wrong, those things are great. Those things, there's a reason why they are there, because they normally work. But the truth is, different strokes for different folks, right? So what works for me might not work for the next person, and what works for the person might not work for me. So in this video I'm trying to make the definition of romantic not be so generalized, but make it vast in a way that we can all find ourselves and our partners somewhere in definition. Now, having said that, one of the first things, or one of the most important things you need to know about being romantic is that you need to know your partner's love language. Maybe before now you've not heard the term love language before, you didn't know it was a thing. Please look it up. You have Google on your phone, check it out. If you don't know your partner's love language, you will just be doing things. Just be like a footballer, just hitting the bar and then the ball falls off. You're never going to score the goal. Like your partner, because they care about you, because they love you, they will appreciate your efforts, the things you do, but you will never get to the core. You will never get to be that ultimate love for them. Like you're trying to be somebody, the love of somebody's life, right? That's why you want to be romantic, because you wouldn't be doing this or you wouldn't be watching this video if you don't care about the person that you're with. So the person is that important to you that you want to know what you need to do to be that ultimate love for them. I'm telling you now, if you don't know your partner's love language, you're never going to get there. You need to know what makes your partner tick. You need to know what's the definition of love for your partner. You need to know for your partner what are the things that translates love for them. For some people, let's say you take your partner to a 5-star restaurant on her birthday, and you guys have a 5-star restaurant, you guys have the time of your life, eat the best dishes and all that, and then on your anniversary or something, or just a normal day, you decide to cook for her, and you notice that the food you made was not up to the standard of the 5-star restaurant, but she just can't stop talking about it. To her, it's like the best meal she ever tasted. And you know within you that the meal that you made is nowhere close to the meal that you guys were served in the restaurant. But to her, your efforts, you being the one making the meal, has more weight for her than having to spend all that money going to a 5-star restaurant. For another person, you making a meal might not be all that, but then you take them to a 5-star hotel there and their mind is blown, right? So it's about knowing your partner, knowing your partner's love language. Would she rather stroll with me, or would she rather just stay home and just watch a movie, eat popcorn? Would she rather go out, or would she rather stay in? If we're staying in, what are the things that she would love to do? That way. For some people, on their birthdays, they don't like cakes and stuff, but there are things but they like adventures. They like doing new things. They like trying new things. They like doing dangerous things. I don't know. So it's just different for all of us, right? So knowing your partner's love language will go a long way in making you romantic. So if you don't already know your partner's love language today, try to find out. Ask them, what is your love language? Now here's the thing, a lot of people do not know their love language. A lot of people just know that this works, that doesn't work. That's it. A lot of people don't know their love language, and until they are confronted with the question, they don't get to think about it, right? So ask your partner, try to converse about it, try to communicate your feelings with each other, And if she doesn't already know, or if he doesn't already know, then this is the time for him or her to take the time to find what their love language is. And when you guys, I mean, it's even going to be more intimate and deep if you're going to discover these things about yourselves together. I mean, it goes a long way. So that's very important, and that's the number one thing on my list. Number two, that will help you be more romantic, is talk more about intimacy. I know you guys are going to say I like talk. Yes, I do. I like talk. You have to talk when you're in a relationship. If you don't talk, you don't learn. If you don't learn, you don't grow. If you don't grow, you don't work. If you don't work, you break up. So, having said that, you need to be comfortable enough to talk to each other about what works and what doesn't work, just like what I said before. But the truth is, if you don't ask, you will not know. A lot of people are not this one is very important. A lot of people are not comfortable just coming out and saying, well, I didn't really like the cake and the drinks. I would have preferred this, because they feel like that will hurt your feelings. You get me? Like coming out and saying, oh, I noticed that when I bought you the cake on your birthday, you didn't really give me the reaction I was gunning for, or I didn't feel like you were that excited. I mean, you were happy, but you were not that. Is there anything you would have preferred? A lot of people would not come out and say, well, it was nice, but I mean, I would have loved it more if it was just you and I at home, just, instead of bringing all these people and making a fuss of my birthday, because they feel like that will hurt your feelings. And the truth is, if she were to say this to you, please don't ask questions that you know that when you get the answer, you will not like the answer. A lot of people do these things. You ask somebody something because you're trying to communicate, and then they give you the answer you know is the truth, and then you feel bad. I mean, we're all human beings. There are things that would make you feel bad, but what I'm saying basically is when you're trying to understand somebody, trying to understand what works and what doesn't work, you're not always going to like the response that you're going to get. But if you're going to be better, just focus on the big picture. Okay, I went all this trouble to plan her a surprise birthday party, but she would have preferred a walk on the beach. Well, part of you feels like, wasted effort. But at the same time, at least now, next time, you know better, you know what to do to be more romantic or to get the reaction that you were gunning for. So, just focus on the big picture and, work through it. So that when she opens up and says, yes, I would have preferred this, and you give a certain reaction, now she feels bad for opening up. And the next time you ask her something, she might not be as forthcoming. Sure, you get me? So when you guys are talking about intimacy, what works and what doesn't work, be open to the fact that some of the things you have been doing are just not working. And when she says they are not working, don't take it personal. Just take it as a learning process and just learn and get better. So your relationship will be better. So you can be the ultimate love of our life. The third one on my list is, this one also is like continuation of the other two. If you ask your partner what is your love language and they just can't give you an answer, and no matter how hard they try to think or they still can't come up with an answer, you have to go the distance of trying to playing out scenarios like this and this, which do you prefer? That and that, which do you prefer? I mean, share videos, share content, share this video with your partner. Let them watch it and, discuss it, like all these things, movies that you might think that they are romantic, or, all these movies that people learn their love attitude from. Try watching it with your partner. Discuss those videos. Discuss those movies. Try to get her point of view. You also share your point of view. That kind of lets you know what that person likes, even if they don't know what they like. And most times that also helps the person know what they like and what they don't like, and what romantic or romance means to them. So this one is like a step further. If it's that important to you and it's not like you've tried and it's not flowing, they still don't know. Is a way that you can get them to open up and also get them to also learn themselves more. So to conclude this video, it all depends on your partner. Different strokes for different folks. If your partner is the type that wants flowers, people singing outside, and people waking her up with trumpets, like the world is about to end and stuff like that. If she's into that, by all means, do that. But what I'm saying basically is you have to know your partner's love language to be able to hit the core. So knowing your partner, knowing what works for them, knowing what romance means to them will go a long way in making you romantic for them. But for a start, you can start with the norm. You can start with the just be open to trying different things. But romance is very important when it comes to relationship, and it's something that you should take serious, especially when you're with somebody that you care about. So just learn your partner, take your time. It's not going to happen one day. You're not going to meet somebody and then next thing. People make it sound like these things, or movies make it seem like these things happen automatically. There's this guy on the other side of the market, and then there's the girl on the other side. The guy is looking at the girl, and then the next thing the girl turns and she smiles, and it's like they click. Well, let's be honest, that it doesn't happen like that in real life most times. Most of the times, it doesn't happen like that in real life. So don't incorporate movie into real life. So if you really like somebody or love somebody, you're going to be patient, you're going to be understanding, and you're going to be willing to learn both ways. And if you're a girl and your man is going through all this stress, all these troubles to be romantic, to make you feel that kind of love that he thinks you deserve, be receptive, be accommodating, be appreciative of his efforts. There's nothing more heartbreaking than somebody going through all that trouble to do something for you because they want you to feel special, and then you make it seem like it's nothing, like just wasted effort. Like, I mean, that's a no-no. Don't do that. So I hope that when you discover your partner's love language, your partner discovers their love language. And then if somebody is doing all these things to be romantic to you, to be romantic in your relationship, please reciprocate. Auntie, reciprocate. Also find out what his love language is. Also find out what he likes or what he doesn't like, and how you can also be romantic. And if it's not, I mean, is there anybody that is not after romance in a relationship? Girls like it, guys like it. We might all have different ideas of romance. So when your partner is putting in the effort, you're putting in the efforts, and then your efforts jam. Ultimate love. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, for liking my videos, for commenting on my videos. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the red subscribe button, turn on notifications so you know when I drop a new video, which are always on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And give this video a like because you liked it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!